Good morning to all. I am M. Visalakshi, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering in Tandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. Welcome to e-learning class, and today's lecture is about current limiting reactors and different reactors to limit the short circuit current. How we are going to limit the short circuit current. So first of all, the reactors, mainly the reactance of the system under fault condition is very low, and fault current may rise due to high value. So if there is no steps to limit the value of the short circuit current, and the duty of circuit breakers may damage to lines and other equipments will certainly occur. So, in order to limit the short circuit current to a value which the circuit breakers can handle, an additional reactance called reactors. So here the reactors is an inductive coil with a large inductive reactance which is compared to the resistance. It is connected in series with the system at a suitable point. So a reactor is a coil of number of turns which is used to design to have a large inductance comparing with the ohmic resistance, and also to limit the short circuit current which can cause damage to equipments of power system. Additional to this, only we are adding in series with the systems for protection. A coil with a number of turns are designed to have a large inductance. Some of the advantages of using the reactor to limit the flow of short circuit current and protect the equipment from overheating as well as from failure. And also it increase the chance of continuity of this supply, and it permit the installation of circuit breakers of lower heating. What are the functions of current limiting reactor is not to decrease when large short circuit current flows through the windings. If the fault current exceeds the 3 times the rated full load current, a section of iron core is used for limiting the fault current, and also to reduce the magnitude of voltage disturbance which is caused by the short circuit current. And here main concept of the current limiting reactor is an inductive coil having large inductive reactance and for limiting short circuit during fault condition. Also, it's a heavy flow of current through the other sections. So here some of the locations of reactors are there in power system for reducing the short circuit. One is in series with generator, in series with each feeder and bus bar. So these are some short circuit locations of the reactors. Here each installation has particular own demand. Okay, and it should be considered before the choice of reactors. And first one is generator reactor. So here from the diagram given, it is a generator reactor. So when it is connected in series with each generator, it is connected in series. These are known or called as generator reactor, and this reactor may be considered a part of leakage reactance of the generator. So it has to protect the generator if any short circuit beyond the reactors. Okay, and also the magnitude is of about 0.05 per unit. And also here it has some disadvantages. It has a constant voltage drop. Here for generator reactor, some disadvantages is there. One is voltage drop. Constant voltage drop is there, and power loss in the reactors. Okay, first is voltage drop and the next one is power loss in the reactors even in normal operations. And if a bus bar or feeder occurs any fault which is close to the bus bar, the voltage will be reduced to a low value, and due to this the generators to fall out of the step. And important is, if a fault occurs on any one of the feeder, the continuity of the supply is to be affected. So in this power station, large leakage reactance has to protect them against the short circuit. So to use a separate reactors for the generator is sufficient. So this is the disadvantage of generator reactance. And next one is a feeder. When it is connected in series with the feeder, so this is called a feeder reactor. A reactor connected in series with each feeder. So each feeder it is connected in series. The reactor is connected. So this is all reactors, and this is feeder, this is bus bar with the different generators. And short circuit which occurs on feeders with a large number of reactors are used for this. So two important point is, if a fault occurs in any one of the feeder, the voltage drop in the reactor will not affect the bus bar voltage. Also, it has a capacity for the generator to lose synchronism. And the next one is, if the feeder will not, means the fault on the feeder will not affect the other feeders, and this can be localized, the fault can be identified easily. Okay, so one of the advantages is, comparing with the generator, if any fault occurs, there will be a voltage drop in reactor, will not affect the bus bar voltage, and so that it can be easily identified. Okay, and even though some advantages is there, one disadvantages. One is constant power loss, as in generator, constant power loss, voltage drop during the normal operation, and if a short circuit occurs at the bus bar, there is no protection to the generator. Okay, and this is considerably leakage reactance to enable them in order to withstand their terminals. And the last one, if the number of generator is increased, G3, G4, the size of the feeder will have to be increased to keep the short circuit current within the rating of the feeders. Okay, so if I am just increasing the generator, number of generators, the feeder size is also increased, and to keep the short circuit current within the ratings of the feeder circuit breakers. And next one is bus bar. The above two generator and feeder will it has many disadvantages. So in order to overcome this voltage drop, power loss even in normal operation, and bus bar is used. In order to overcome the two methods, okay, by locating the reactors in bus bar, one is ring type and tie bar system. So this diagram represents ring main system. Okay, so this is the ring main system, and the reactors is in the bus bar, okay, and separate feeders, generators there. So for ring main, bus bar is divided into the sections and each is connected through the reactors. So each bus bar is connected to the reactors, okay. And in normal operation, okay, in normal operating conditions, each generator supply its own section of the load and power will feed by the generators. Okay. So due to this, low power loss and voltage drop in the reactors will be there. So due to this, so main advantage of this is if fault occurs in any one of the feeder, okay, and only one generator, the particular is to be connected. Only one generator is connected. Mainly it feeds the fault current. Okay, if any fault or occurs on any one of the feeder, only one generator mainly feeds the fault current from comparing with the other. Okay, and also the bus bar is affected with the feeder which is connected, so other sections being able to continue its normal operation. Okay, so if any fault or any other damages is there and the particular feeder will be removed, the other process will be in a normal operations, so it will continue, other generators and other process will be continued. And the next one is tie bar system. So tie bar system, here the two reactors are series between the sections. So two reactors, okay, so the two reactors are in series between the sections and which may have half of the reactance of the systems. Okay, and here reactance which is comparable to the ring system. The main advantage of this is additional generators may be connected to the system without changing its reactors. So I can add any number of generators. Okay, so number of generators without the change in the reactors. Okay, without changing the reactors, I can add number of generators. So here it also has some disadvantages, means it requires some additional bus bar, means tie bar. Okay, so these are the some of the current limiting reactors. Also the locations, different locations, how to determine the short circuit and limiting the reactors based on the different types which is connected in generator, feeder, bus bar. So in order to own the particular demands and choice of reactors and locations are made. Okay, so these are some of the current limiting reactors. Thank you.